Hello and welcome back to Nintendo Treehouse.
Bonjour madame.
I'm Kendra and I'm up here with Dutch and Kay, and we are just about to get into The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild Nintendo Switch 2 edition. Also, we're going to check out The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
Ok,
And
Breath of the
we're gonna
Wild
check out
et
Zelda Notes. So
TOTK.
we're going to be doing a lot.
Got a lot to cover.
But we're going to start out with some footage of Breath of the Wild, so we will get right into that. We're going to have some side-by-side footage of the original Breath of the Wild on the right, and then the
Bug ou pas bug?
Nintendo
Pas bug.
Switch 2 edition here on the left.
Oh non mais c'est tel. Alors je sais pas si vous le voyez parce que c'est du stream et que les streams s'arrangent. Hein. À droite c'est la Switch, à gauche c'est la Switch 2 et la différence est flagrante. C'est bien qu'il fasse ces comparatifs comme ça, très cool.
Anyone who's played this before will obviously recognize this scene.
Iconic.
It is, and kind of emotional. We're coming up to
Ouais, c'est tellement plus
here, we're going to
plus net, plus sharp.
the horizon.
It's very iconic.
Par contre, à la différence de Metroid,
And already you can see the textures and how much
Yeah.
crisper.
il n'y a pas le retexturage.
Yeah, you can
C'est les mêmes textures, elles sont infiniment plus propres, c'est même pas, il n'y a même pas photo quoi.
and the
Mais sur Metroid, il y a vraiment le retexturage et c'est ultra flagrant.
Of the wild.
Good
Thank
one.
you.
Il n'y a pas d'aliasing, ça fait bizarre. Hein.
And here you can see even the little
Oh,
raindrop.
Yeah, the texture of the rain.
It's really
Oui,
And
incroyable.
Link's adorable rosy cheeks because it's chilly up there.
Ça se voit un peu quand même? Ok.
And in a moment we're going to go ahead and warp into the Korok forest.
And this is something, yes, this is something that people will appreciate, especially if you're coming back to the game for a second time. The load times are quite a bit faster on the
Donc
Nintendo.
ouais, les changements qui sont beaucoup plus rapides, ça me paraît assez logique. Hein.
Side in real time.
Décollage.
It's a race.
It's not
Who will win?
It's not close.
Yeah.
It's no competition.
Which Link will win?
Yeah. So more time slaying monsters and less time watching the loading screen, which is great.
It's just great.
Ah oui.
Wow. Yeah, that is a substantial difference.
It really is.
And we've warped here into the woods, and this is a section of the game that has a lot going on.
Donc j'ai pas capté
Like
s'il
lots
disait
of
que c'était
things
la
to
version
animate, lots of
1080
Korok popping in and
ou
out
si
in the
c'était la
mist,
version
and the
4K.
flies dancing in the sunbeams and everything. And the Nintendo Switch 2 handles it amazingly. It's super
Les deux versions
smooth.
sont à HDR.
Yeah, again, look at
Ça c'est sûr.
the lighting, the textures.
Non mais le framerate qui est fluide dans la forêt, ça me fait trop bizarre.
You're not gonna grab it?
Parce qu'il faut savoir que sur Switch, quand t'es dans la forêt, le framerate il est aux fraises. Hein. Mais genre vraiment quoi.
Flashing around, looking for
Ben ça se voit à droite, hein, regardez. Hein. Il manque des images. Hein. À gauche c'est de la fluidité.
It looks so smooth.
Ça va être trop bizarre. Mais j'ai tellement hâte.
And I will say, the first time I played Breath of the Wild, one of the first things I did actually was to run up to the top of a nearby mountain and just watch the sunset. And I cannot wait to do that in the Nintendo Switch 2 edition, just to see how pretty it is.
Ouais, je suis d'accord. L'OST elle est incroyable.
So nice.
Isn't like the
Mais l'OST
light,
de
like the
TOTK en
details
général,
of
elle est,
the individual blades of grass there.
elle est
Little
juste
boats
trop belle,
in
quoi.
the air.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Vraiment.
I see those, yeah.
It's really, really
Oh, I
gorgeous.
never noticed that before. That's
Well, and the other thing that we haven't seen in this side-by-side comparison, but even opening the menus
C'est tellement
and
plus
switching
sharp.
between the different tabs of the menus is a lot smoother and quicker.
Mais complètement,
than
quoi.
Nintendo Switch 2 edition when you compare it to the old version. So.
Yeah, and we'll have a chance to check that out in just a little bit.
Ah, le framerate. Oh le framerate à droite qui est en train de faire.
Panorama. Yep.
Terrible.
I mean, you know, he's hanging out in the forest because that's why wouldn't you? Like, why
Why
would you
wouldn't
want to
you?
just be hanging out in a peaceful forest
C'est
where
propre.
everything is lovely and there's little Koroks.
Listening to that music.
Ouais, recoucou Julie, magnifique hein.
All
All
right.
right, so we're going to switch now into Tears of the Kingdom. Nintendo
Ok,
Switch
TOTK.
2 edition.
TOTK qui est déjà de
I'm
base
standing here
est vraiment
on the
plus
Great
joli
Sky
que Breath of the
Island.
Wild. Ben ça se voit direct.
See the beautiful Temple of Time in the
Oh la
distance.
vache.
But we're not going to stay here. I'm going to go
We're not
ahead.
here for long.
Yeah, we're not here for long. I'm going to go ahead and
places to
put
go.
on my glide suit because we're going to go skydiving
Looking
here.
super sharp there. We got to see that mask. It's-
Oh yeah, you'll see it. Here we go. So
Oh, le
I'm
dragon, va sur le
actually gonna
dragon.
jump and go
Ah, c'est le dragon
directly
blanc, en
into that
plus.
chasm
Pas du
down
tout.
there.
Pas du tout.
From
Ça c'est un headshot.
that side into the
Comment ça
depths
c'est un headshot?
in one go.
And while you're doing that, I'm going to do a really quick rundown on just what we're going to be touching on in ZELDA notes. So we're going to be speaking to the voice memories, the navigation.
Ok, ils vont jouer avec l'application téléphone.
Item sharing and auto build sharing. So almost every.
There's a lot to cover.
Yeah, we've got a lot of ground to cover.
And if you missed that in the direct, ZELDA Notes is a service that's part of the Nintendo.
J'ai un truc à vous dire sur ça. Je sais pas si Naya est encore là et Julie aussi. Écoutez-moi bien toutes les deux parce que je sais que vous aimez beaucoup le jeu. Il y a plus d'une centaine de dialogues, qui ont été rajoutés dans le jeu. Donc c'est du lore qui est en plus. C'est-à-dire que c'est du scénario qui est en plus, vraiment. Donc je vais vous donner un exemple. Si vous allez au trou, vous savez dans Breath of the Wild, le trou dans lequel tombe le grand Koga, quand on combat contre lui. Si vous allez au fond du trou, vous allez trouver une note du grand Koga qui date de l'époque où il est tombé en bas. Et en fait, il est doublé. Pour nous, il sera doublé en français. Il va être doublé et on va suivre ses péripéties dans le fond d'Hyrule, sur comment il a survécu, qu'est-ce qu'il a trouvé, etc., etc. Et tout est doublé et il y en a plus d'une centaine. C'est-à-dire qu'il y en a plus que dans le jeu de base. C'est une dinguerie. C'est-à-dire qu'en fait, c'est le DLC qui n'existe pas. Il est là. C'est incroyable. Mais je vais vous faire une vidéo à proprement parler sur ça, il faudra que je vous fasse ça. Demain c'est mon jour de repos, donc j'essaierai de vous préparer ça. Un truc propre. Parce qu'il y a plein de trucs, quoi.
So that is going to guide us to that frogs in real time. All right, so you're going to head southwest.
Okay. This is southwest.
Ouais, en fait, sur ton téléphone, tu vas avoir une application sur Zelda. Ça s'appelle ZELDA NOTES. Tu vas avoir une sorte de GPS. C'est pour les gens qui se perdent et tout, ça va être incroyable. Genre, Michiru, qui se perd littéralement dans Breath of the Wild, ben elle se perdra plus, c'est terminado. Et pour avoir un truc qui va la guider, quoi. Ça, c'est juste trop bien. Mais t'as aussi des souvenirs, il y a tellement de... Tu peux, genre si tu trouves une arme et que tu trouves l'arme, tu n'en as pas besoin, par contre c'est une très bonne arme, tu peux la partager avec les autres joueurs. C'est-à-dire tu peux la prendre, tu as une espèce de système de scan, tu vas scanner ton arme et tu vas dire celle-là je la partage. Et les autres joueurs, ils vont trouver ta note quelque part dans le jeu pendant qu'ils vont jouer, ils vont activer le truc et ils auront l'arme que tu as partagée. Donc si tu tombes sur quelqu'un, si c'est quelqu'un qui n'a pas d'arme, tu vas lui sauver la life parce que d'un coup, grâce à toi, il va avoir le truc. Et c'est plein de petits trucs comme ça. Je trouve ça fou.
Good stuff in there.
Yeah.
So item sharing is basically a way to store and exchange items outside of the game. So this is all within ZELDA Notes. So Kay and I are friends here. You can see Kay. I'm on Kay's phone here on the screen up at the top. This is Kay's item box right here. She's got a few things in there. And then we're going to go over to
le partage d'items.
So this, Kay and I are friends on here. We've connected, we've shared our item
Donc les matériaux, les armes, les arcs, les boucliers et même des rubis. Même du fric, putain. Abus?
Please don't.
Wow.
Abus?
Please don't.
I like being able to raid your items.
You're still on my good list.
So we got a bunch of stuff in here.
Est-ce que tu crois que ça sera disponible sur ordinateur? Je pense pas. Je pense pas. Comme c'est la nouvelle application de Nintendo, je pense qu'ils ont vraiment envie que tout le monde la télécharge. Donc je pense que ça sera pas sur PC, ça m'étonnerait. Ou alors dans une version RIP, tu vois, dans une version non officielle, peut-être.
It sounds like a mop that cleans up milk, but it's actually a mop that has milk attached to it. I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, you can send it. I'm not going to use it on this.
C'est quoi cet inventaire de nul? Bah, c'est juste pour toi. C'est l'inventaire sur la version de téléphone.
How about this one here? It's got 32 damage, it's got a talus.
That sounds good.
Tu penses que ce sera pour le jeu, par remake aussi? C'est pour le téléphone portable. Et il n'y a pas de remake de TOTK. Le remake n'existe pas.
So these items are now in Kay's item box. So we're going to select these.
C'est l'application sur le téléphone portable.
I'm going to send you the map. Just see what you think.
Okay, all right. I'll take it.
And then I'm going to hit send to game. So that will send them from Kay's item box in Zelda Notes to the game.
So the way you access that from the game is you have these two new icons added to your key items menu.
Celui qu'ils ont présenté, le TOTK. Ah non, ça c'est Hyrule Warrior. Peut-être, il y aura un truc pour le Hyrule Warrior similaire. Je sais pas. Je sais pas. Maybe. C'est pas le même genre de jeu. Mais peut-être des partages d'armes, ça pourrait se faire sur ce genre de jeu-là par contre. Ça c'est possible. On va voir. En vrai, c'est pas impossible.
Where did that one go? Oh, you know what? Let's see. Let me just double check here.
Did you send it to the game?
I think I did, yeah. It should be there. Okay, maybe I'll cancel send to game. And then I'll select them again. Maybe it's the milk mop that screwed things up.
That's the culprit.
Let's see. Cancel. Okay, so we canceled that. Let's send. I'm just going to send you. Let's see. Select these.
Envoie un truc, n'importe quoi, on s'en fout.
There we go.
Send to game. Okay.
All right. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and
Mais
click.
oui, couche-toi.
Oh, the message is saying my pouch is full, so I can't receive
Oh,
anything.
okay.
Okay. Well, you know.
Oh, you need room
Drop
for
some
items? Yeah, get rid of some of that stuff.
Maybe I'll just drop some stuff.
There we go.
Ah, elle a trop de trucs, donc elle peut pas le récupérer.
You know,
That's probably the...
Maybe I'll
Yeah, you need space for
send
2 weapons, I think.
J'ai regardé 47 épisodes de SN 45 jours. Ok.
Oh, yeah, that was what it was, because you were trying to send me 2 weapons.
It was the
Okay,
mop. My bad.
let's do this again.
J'ai repris ma fanfiction depuis hier, Zelda. Nice.
There we go.
Bonne chose, ça.
Withdrawal complete.
Just needed some room.
I just needed to make some room. So you threw
Ok,
things
donc
off with that mop. The
c'est
mop
partager
was
des
the
trucs.
problem.
Ok.
Because now I've
It's
got
still there for you to use it if you want it.
Dutch is like, don't worry.
It's the mop. Okay, so
Oh, mais
now
la
I
texture
have
de
that.
l'arme.
I wanted to send some items to you.
Désolé, mais
or
j'ai
to my
passé
own
tellement
item
de
box
temps
for
sur ce
deposit.
jeu
Then you just click deposit
que
here.
de voir ça, ça me fait trop bizarre, quoi.
And now you can see you can send bows, shields, weapons, and materials.
Et je passe tellement de temps sur ce jeu tout court.
For the mop.
The wonderful, wonderful mom.
I'm going to send you, let's see, what can I send you to really thank you for that mop? I'm going to send you a Korok fish. I'm going to send you some dazzle fruit.
Oh, thank you.
I'll send you...
Yeah, you're sending some good stuff.
Can I get a crab? Can I have a crab?
I was
Yeah,
like,
I
I know. I was
say,
like,
yeah,
I was
maybe
like,
a
send me something
crab. Alright.
like a fish or something.
Yeah,
A rotten fish?
maybe,
Yeah.
maybe
some
something like this Gibdo
suspicious
guts.
food.
You can have that. So I'm going to press the plus button here and deposit that back into my item box. And if Dutch refreshes the page, you can see they've shown up
We got
right
those.
there.
And then what I can do here is I can send these guts straight to me.
Go ahead, take it. It's my
Straight to me.
gift to you.
Said no one ever.
Yeah. Brand new sentence.
Now,
All right.
before we go and take on this Frogs, I do want to do the daily bonus,
Yes.
so I can have
yeah,
a little
okay.
bit of a.
Donc le bonus journalier, ça m'intéresse aussi. Comment ça
Right in
fonctionne?
the middle of the app screen here. So we'll go to the
Okay.
daily bonus. And this is a little roulette here that we can spin. So I'm going to tap that to start. And we're going to get a random
c'est une
effect.
roulette,
A lot of
ok.
the same kind of effects
Et on va
that we
gagner un
get
truc tout
in
simplement.
in the game.
Come on.
So I'm going to stop it. What do you want me to get for you?
Well, I would really love something with gloom resistance.
Gloom resistance.
that-
All right,
if
here we go. Big money,
handy.
big money, big
Yeah,
money.
if you
right?
can get it.
Warning meal.
Are you
Ok.
Yes.
getting
Gloom
a warning
resistance. We
meal?
got
Yeah. Oh, you got
Nice.
gloom resistance.
All
Okay.
right.
Oh,
Well,
jure.
just
Trop de
want to
chance.
point out that was completely random.
What are you talking about?
We sent good vibes to it. So okay. So now
Donc tu
that
peux faire
that's
ça qu'une fois
activated,
par jour.
I
Ok.
can go into the game here
Ok.
and
Nice,
use
that's
it this way. Thank you. That's exactly
Intéressant.
what I wanted.
That was skill. You,
Turned
I
out.
asked you what you wanted. and I
That turned out. So I'm going to go ahead and equip. I've got this thing equipped. I want to equip my rocket shield, and we're going to go do glorious battle.
Nice.
All right.
And the one thing I
Non,
wanna
mais toi,
say
ça y est,
about
t'as vu une
the bonus
roulette,
is
ça y est,
that
là.
it does,
Il va prendre l'application que pour ça, sans même avoir le jeu. Je te connais, mec, hein.
From whatever time you use it, 24 hours later, you can use it again.
Oh no, he's seen me already.
Oh, même le menu, il est fluide. Ah, ça fait bizarre.
All right.
Ah, ok, ils sont à 120 images secondes, je pense. 1080, 120 images secondes. Terriblement fluide.
Another thing I want to say while Kay is getting in here is that regarding item box, you can send 10 items a day into basically and treat it as external storage. So
Yeah.
if you want to use
That
it
worked
that
out
way,
really
you
well.
have the ability to do so.
And you can even transfer items between Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. You can send them between games to yourself.
Je vous rappelle l'info parce que quand même, il y a une mise à jour qui doit être faite pour profiter de votre jeu si vous l'avez déjà, pour l'avoir à ce niveau graphique-là. Mais si vous avez le Nintendo Switch Online Plus, vous savez, celui dans lequel vous avez les jeux Mega Drive, etc. C'est gratuit. L'update est gratos. Un petit peu comme pour le DLC de Happy Home Paradise, etc. etc. de Animal Crossing.
That's a strut.
Nice.
Est-ce que tu vas acheter la Switch 2? Oui.
Well, you know what? I'll equip it now.
Yeah, let's see what it looks like.
My beautiful.
Quelqu'un qui sait jouer à un jeu incroyable, hein?
Beautiful thing.
I don't know why.
Je suis d'accord.
Well, I can find a use for this.
Yeah.
Okay,
Ceci
so
dit,
now
cette
that we
personne
have,
a fusionné
completed
une
our
bouteille
test
d'olé au
completing
bout de son
a
truc quand même. Hein.
cross,
Je dis ça, je dis rien.
know that there is
On se demande
a
pourquoi.
point down
Je veux pas
here
savoir. C'est pas une
where I
question.
can ascend to the surface. We're going to go back up to the surface. But to get there, I would really like a vehicle.
Mise à jour, absolument. En fait, le jeu, tu peux avoir un upgrade pour qu'il ait un affichage en 1080p, mais à 120 images par seconde, et en HDR, c'est-à-dire une qualité graphique bien supérieure. Ou bien tu peux l'avoir en 4K si tu as une télé 4K à la maison, 60 images par seconde HDR. Et c'est uniquement sur la Switch 2, pas sur la Switch 1. Uniquement sur la Switch 2. Et tu la trouveras dans le shop, tout simplement.
Into my
your auto-build
sharing menu. Thank you. So go ahead and send that to me now.
Yeah, so it's this starred one in the bottom right.
HDR, le acquis des rois.
Le acquis des rois. An image of the schematic and a QR code. So that QR code is what we're going to share. So I'm going to send this. Oh, we already received it here.
Yes,
I'm going to send it to the game.
Send to game. Nice. So easy.
All right. Yeah. And now to access that from within the game, you just open auto build here. And there's a message now in the corner that says you can share auto build schematics using ZELDA Notes. I'm going to click plus to receive. And there it is.
Boom.
There it
Putain, mais ça marche bien cette connerie. C'est excellent. Donc on peut partager nos constructions.
Trying to copy somebody else's build by like watching a video of it.
Right. Recreating
it. Je vais pouvoir vous partager chouchou. Incroyable du cul. Qu'est-ce que c'est que cet engin? Qu'est-ce que c'est que cet engin du fiac? Ça fait peur.
Direct from the game to your app, and I'm going to go ahead and do that with this really speedy car that I built.
So if you want to share it with somebody else, that's how you do it. You take it from the game.
So I just sent that to the app, and now it should show up there. Easy
Refresh
peasy.
it here. So there it is in the upper right-hand corner of the...
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and
bizarre. Ah ouais, tu peux le dire, elle est bizarre. Ouais.
Here we go.
And
we just
Mais qui a construit cette hérésie?
I like how it kind of like bucks. It's like it's like a wild animal.
This thing is definitely a gas guzzler, so I'm gonna just grab one of these real quick.
There you go.
Smart.
There we go.
There we
Nice.
go.
All right.
And while Kay is flying, Dutch, you wanted to maybe get into the...
Qui a construit ce truc de merde?
Yeah. So on the home screen here in the upper right, we see my play data.
Bon, après c'est marrant, on dirait qu'il nage.
If we open that up, this is basically a way of
Mais
tracking
what the
all the
fuck,
stuff
quoi.
that you do in the game. So here you can get some medals for different, like achievements or things that you've done in the game, collecting materials and so on. In the stats section, you can see all kinds of interesting stats about your own playthrough. You can see how many materials you've collected, enemies defeated.
Toutes les stats du jeu.
The number of deaths.
Wait, don't show them that.
Oh, all right, yeah. Kay has never died in this game.
On n'a pas ça généralement dans les Zelda, c'est cool ça en vrai.
And then, if we go back to the home screen,
Putain, quand je vais regarder mes stats, l'application avait explosé, je pense.
Global play data. And this is a way of comparing your own play data for your playthrough to other people all across the world. So you can
et on peut comparer avec les autres joueurs. Intéressant.
Like how your own distance travel stacks up to other people. And obviously, this is pre-production. It's not connected to real data at this point, but once it's up and running,
then you can
des pouvoirs de sage utilisés, etc., etc.
This is a fun one, I think. You can see the enemies that you've defeated, and then you can compare those to other people across the world.
Super cool.
So yeah, that's a little. Actually,
I'm excited to see it.
En vrai, c'est cool
You
ça.
can also see it by area, so you can see stats by like area on the map, which is fascinating.
It is fascinating.
Okay.
And here we are.
And here we are. Having done glorious battle with my milk lot. I didn't even need my rocket shield that time.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just ascend
Est-ce que c'est plus rapide aussi de traverser?
I want you to pay special attention how smooth and quick this transition is.
We're locked in.
Because we're going all the way from the depths.
We're going all the way from the depths up to the surface.
Normalement, c'est assez long hein, quand tu remontes à la surface depuis les profondeurs.
Boom. We're here already.
C'est 2 fois, presque 3 fois plus rapide, je pense.
Have Link check things out before he decides to commit. All right.
Looks safe.
It looks safe. I think that.
Mais il y a un grioc là-bas. Vas-y, va voir le grioc, je veux voir ça. Vas-y. T'as l'air de savoir jouer, va voir le grioc.
Take a quick selfie, because who doesn't want to take a quick selfie?
Ah, il y a le mode photo.
And a milk mob.
And a milk mob.
C'est vrai.
Here we go. This is a great opportunity to show the photo studio.
Bah ouais.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go.
ZELDA Notes. So let me first open my album here. And you can see the selfie I just took. Look at him with this little rosy cheeks. He's so cute. So I'm going to go ahead and use selection mode to send this to ZELDA Notes. And then it should pop up in Photo Studio within the ZELDA Notes.
Yes, let's take a look back at the app. We see the Photo Studio in the lower left. So we tap on that. And we can see our picture.
Ok, c'est envoyé direct.
There it is.
Ok.
And from here, we can edit it.
Ok.
We can change like the shape of the picture, the borders, maybe
Crop
crop
it.
it. Should we do one to one here?
Why not?
Little square.
Beautiful.
We can also add some little logos.
Absolument, tu peux remonter à la surface depuis les profondeurs, Julie. Tout à fait.
Maybe an icon. Let's do one of these up here. And then we can also add QR codes either for your item box or to a particular schematic. So we can put the schematic right here for the monstrosity that you were piloting in the depths.
It was not a monstrosity.
Beautiful.
It's a beautiful, beautiful creature.
And then from there, yeah, we're complete. And then we can save it as a new image. So then now you have this image on your phone with, for example, your QR code that you built from your huge vehicles in the game or whatever. And then you can share this with whoever you want. They can build that same schematic or do whatever they want.
And it was so easy. Like, you don't even have to take a screenshot of the in-game photo album picture that you took. You can just send it directly. It's eliminating so many steps to get from here to your phone to a shareable state.
Really
and we should also mention that it doesn't only work with the in-game camera. You can also use it to send, or you can put screenshots that you take with just the normal capture button from your album. If they're taken in either Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom, those can go to the app as well.
That's right. Yep. Okay, so we have one other thing that we want to show you, which we will navigate to.
Yes.
But before we do that, I need a flying vehicle. And I asked Dutch before this to create something that flies.
Sans les colonnes. Par les colonnes, c'est ce qu'il vient de faire. Il est passé par une colonne pour remonter. C'est exactement ce qu'il vient de faire.
So we have the QR code here from what Dutch made. And so we'll show you how to scan a QR code to import the schematic into your own auto-build sharing bank.
Yeah, so here what I'm doing is I'm tapping that icon in the lower right, and then I'm going to say use camera. And I've got my schematic over here on my phone. So I'm just going to scan that QR code if I can get it to focus here. It's a little blurry.
Get it a little bit more.
Maybe. Ooh.
Get the angle.
Ils vont pas y arriver.
Oh, wait.
100% ils y arrivent pas.
There we go. That'll be better with that. Without that thing.
Get more of it in the image there.
There it is.
Okay.
Ah, si, c'est bon.
Yeah.
All right. So now you just have to accept that into the bank and then send it to the game, and I'll be able to create it here.
So I'm going to pull it up here and do send to game. So I was thinking about
also,
like
what is that?
Yes.
Well,
I mean, you know what that is. You know.
I was thinking about a flying.
Ah, donc tu peux pas remonter par les alliés. Si, par les... Il y a des endroits dans les souterrains où tu as des grandes colonnes de roches sculptées qui sont plates en dessous. Il y en a plein dans les abîmes. Tu peux remonter par là, tu te mets en dessous et tu fais ascension. Tu remontes par là. Qu'est-ce que c'est que cet engin? Oh mon Dieu. Oh mon Dieu.
Okay, while I get this in the right position.
The navigation.
Yeah, go ahead and set navigation up for the little
that
we are gonna.
We're gonna be getting into voice memories, and Dutch is just going to navigate us.
Yeah, we're gonna take it way back, all the way to the Temple of Time on the Great Plateau.
All right.
And we got a surprise waiting for us there. So I activate this and then, Kendra, you can...
Il y aura une surprise qui les attend dans les temples du temps.
So as you saw the question marks, this allows you also when you are able to turn it into basically a spoiler free mode.
Je sais pas, ils ont fait un engin de mort là. C'est parce qu'ils ont jamais vu Chouchou, ça c'est pour ça. T'inquiète.
Right now we are so voice memories is a super exciting feature.
Donc c'est la voix de la princesse, je crois. Je suis pas sûr, mais je crois.
For this one, we're going to check out a Zelda voice memory, and it is her.
Ah, on va. Non, c'est pas la voix de la princesse. On va entendre la voix de la princesse. En fait, c'est un de ses souvenirs qu'on va entendre. Ça m'intéresse énormément.
Going to be different between Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, so it's super exciting. There are quite a few of them as well, I will say. So we're just on our way to.
Dutch, I feel like I'm leaning.
One.
Yeah,
you are.
I should have warned you about that. It pulls a little bit to the left.
But you're you're maneuvering it very well. All things considered.
It's a lot harder than it looks.
I'll send you the final version later.
Very volatile. All right. It's okay. It got us where we need to go.
It doesn't, it doesn't fly super well, but it looks great. But I don't know I can say that.
I don't know. Like it looks
it's intense.
C'est loupé. C'est loupé. Ah, c'est touché.
Kind of dream.
Okay. Now they're not going to bother.
T'as un beau gobelin en dessous de toi.
Here we go.
Jumping into the temple.
Sauf si elle a déjà tué.
All right. South of here and close.
Your destination is south of here and close. Your destination.
There are several ancient texts and works of literature that speak of the Temple of Time by name, but all of them describe a structure that differs in design from the one we see today. Hyrule's history is long, and this discrepancy is one of the unsolved mysteries of our land.
Ok. C'est fini les mecs. Faut parler. Ils sont morts.
Okay, so that was the Zelda voice memory.
That was it.
I love it. It's just gives so much to like look forward to and discover. And if you look at the map now, you can just see how many.
You said there were a lot of them, and we can zoom out on the map.
Tout ça, c'est des souvenirs. Ouais.
Quite a few to find. So it makes it even extra worth it going back to replay these games. And like you said, there's some in Breath of the Wild as well to discover, so you can go back to your old game and go find these all.
Elle a parlé du temple du temps et de la construction du temple, de qui l'avait fait, tout ça.
Yes.
All right. Well, I think that's about it for this particular segment. We'll be moving on to Nintendo Switch 2 Game Chat and Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Classics. So stick around. That's up next.
Ok.